Hello, boys and girls. My name is Sticky, and welcome to another episode of I Am a Work of Art. In today's episode, we meet 11-year-old Jeanique, who's a model. Let's go meet Jeanique and her family. Come along, let's go.
My name is Jeanique Fourie, and I am 11 years old. And my favorite thing in the whole wide world is animals and dancing and athletics. I'm a ramp model and a photogenic model.
I'm Liesel, I'm Jeanique's mom. This is my wonderful mom, Hendrika. This is my lovey, Lincoln. And this is my best friend in the world, my granny, Sophia. And this is our Magogo, Elisa.
From very small, we've noticed that this child was really into, things that other children sort of didn't attend to, or she wanted to be an adult.
And she would pack out like high heels and play with them, and they would be husband and wife, the little high heels. And she had like maybe 50 pairs of those plastic heels when she was like 1.5 already, and play with them all day and like model in front of the mirrors. And
she climbed into her mom's makeup the one day. It was powder everywhere.
And then
she would put like the dishcloth over her head and sunglasses, and that would be like her long hair. And then she would like stand and say, "Mommy, take photos of me, take photos of me." So yeah, from very small, this child.
That a wonderlijke ma en 'n pa wat haar groot gemaak het, en Lisa spandeer baie tyd om haar groot te maak, en sy's 'n liefdevolle kind. Sy's lief vir ons, en sy hoor en sy's nooit upset nie. En wat sê mens in Afrikaans, is upset. Sy's nooit kwaad of iets nie. En as jy met haar praat, sy's altyd liefdevol en altyd oumie. En so, ek ken haar net as 'n kind met baie liefde, en ek dink sy het dit van die ma en die pa gekry, en seker van die ouma.
So I do 12 things about a week. I support a business called Meals on Wheels. I do acrobatics, I play piano, I do cheerleading, I do tumbling, I sing, and I do photogenic modeling. I do modeling on a Monday, because I do 3 things on a Monday. I do tumbling, I do piano, and I do singing. So then I end up going at home like 3:45 from 2. So yeah, it's a tough day for me Mondays.
The challenges we've had since Jeanique was small was she was full on ADHD, and I wanted to do it the natural way. I wasn't going to go for any medication or whatever, so we walked a really hard path. And then when she was in grade 3, it was really tough. I was called in so many times. She can't focus, she can't do this, she can't do that.
It's just that my wife was quite involved with different sessions and peoples and doctors and reading and doing a lot of research, and she was very adamant to keep it natural. She wasn't going to go to chemicals or...
ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. ADHD affects children and teens and can continue into adulthood. ADHD is found mostly in children. Children with ADHD may be hyperactive, or they may have trouble paying attention.
I did everything I could. I took her to OT, I did everything. And I think it's just because she's so artsy. She's different. She marches to the beat of her own drum, and you just got to understand the child.
I also learned to always be positive, and when you fall, get up.
Her song, her heart song that she calls her heart song is fight song. Because she said if you listen to the words, Mommy, That's how I felt when I was younger. I felt like I couldn't do anything. And now I can do everything.
My name is Georgie. I'm 11 years old. I'm almost 12. And I'm very good friends with Jeanique. I think she was trying to teach me how to model, and it's a lot harder than it looks. So I think she's actually very good at it.
Already one step here. When I'm here, right? She is going to turn around, walk back to you.
My name is Janique Duplessis. I am 11 years old, and Janique is almost like my little role model. She is very good at modeling, even like acrobatics, gymnastics. She teaches me a whole lot of things. She's a really good friend.
Modeling is basically like showing your facial expression, how you walk, showing off clothes or something, and then you really need to show emotion.
She is a really good friend to me, and I don't want to give her up.
She's very pretty, which is good for a model.
Janique is such a good friend, and her friends seem to be happy to learn modeling from her. Janique was chosen for the top 3 commercials, which is photogenic modeling, in her age group to compete on the 4th of December at the South African Finals of Model of the Year for figures nationwide. After the break, we will get to know more about Janique and her modeling. Don't go away! Welcome back, guys. You're watching I Am a Work of Art. Janique is a photogenic model and has been doing well so far with photogenic modeling. She even got an invite to be part of the International Model and Talent Association, where a lot of models audition for. But Janique skipped that whole process and got an invite to be part of this great opportunity, which will take place in March. We are now going to meet Janique's coach, Jessica.
Hello, how are you? Fine. How are you? I'm good.
It all started when I wasn't even at an agency or anything. Then I went to Figures and signed up there to become a ramp model, and they're teaching me some photogenic poses, but for photogenic modeling, you don't really need those poses because you need to be natural and you need to be yourself.
I'm Jessica Berg, and I'm a modelling instructor at Figures Bryanston. I basically teach the girls how to make sequences. I teach them about image building, keeping their backs up straight, table manners, all the way down to talking on a microphone, talking on stage, even on stage things like Beauty Queen, where they do things like Miss SA and competitions and stuff. And then I actually try and get them to win every year, because it's kind of a thing that I do now, have winning models.
Jessica is doing a good job with Janique, showing her the important basic of ramp modeling. Janique seems to be learning very well, from photogenic modeling to ramp modeling. Janique is really passionate about her art form. She is now learning other forms of modeling, ramp, to add to her modeling skills.
What happens a lot of the time is when people just start modeling and they don't go through any education in modeling specifically, then they don't actually have all the steps correctly. So they don't look as elegant, as confident, and they don't use the correct facial expressions always. And most of the time that goes straight to fashion modeling. So in fashion modeling, there's just a specific way to walk that anybody can teach. But it's so much more than that. It's about having the confidence to be on stage. It's about having the eye contact with the judges and the stage personality, and that's what I try and do. I try and bring that out in them every time they walk on stage. That's why I have to correct them all the time.
Ramp modeling is when you walk with the emotions and the facial expressions, and photogenic modeling is just where you be yourself, you move around. It's not where you go click, click. You need to be free and act natural, and the fake smile is just terrible. can't like it's half on and half off.
The minute they start remembering the corrections, then they go on stage and it's just natural for them to do, which is exactly what we want.
My worst point was when I had to learn a routine or get a spin right, because I would always look at my partner because I want to do the same thing as her. Instead of like she's going like this and I go like this and it looks unneat.
My name is Ryan Vaughan. I'm the owner of the Figures Bryanston and Midrand branch. I've been with Figures now approximately 26, 27 years, and we specialize in youth development. Janique has only been with us for a very short time period so far, and already I can tell you she's such a beautiful girl on the inside.
Figures is one of the largest franchised modeling academies in South Africa. This means that the academies are constantly evaluated to ensure that high standards are maintained.
First day that she came, she was really sweet and very friendly, and she immediately got along with all the other girls in the class.
When it comes to my modeling, my best moment was when I met everyone at Figures and the people that supported me.
She was actually really good at all the turns and stuff. She got hold of it quite quickly, and she understood and did it well, and she wore heels from the first day. Heels are very important to Jeanique, and that's awesome, you know, especially at such a young age. And she walks quite nicely in them. She's really good. Let's start again.
Okay.
And first pose. Okay, I'm gonna watch on with you. Do you remember where to go?
They never shout, and that's a good thing because sometimes when people shout, some people are sensitive. Some girls are sensitive and boys, and then they start feeling bad. Then they always model serious because then they feel like they're gonna do it wrong.
When they start, they generally don't walk correctly and stand correctly and sit correctly, and in the first month or two they forget generally every week, and then you remind them, but then after a while they get into the hang of it, they become like the model in a way. So I wouldn't say anything different, you know. She's had small little turn problems, struggling how to turn here and there, but quite easy to fix, not a big problem.
Sometimes when you're wearing like really high heels to turn, because sometimes you feel like you want to fall, and it's bad to do this on high heels, on your heels, because you can break the heel off and you can go wow, tumbling off the stage. So rather just stand on your toes, and that's a challenge for me sometimes.
Okay, we need to do that a little differently, because it looks like you're going to fall backwards, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So let's just start that, and then we walk. We need to work a little bit on her walk, for Model of the Year especially, get her walking at a slower pace, because I quite like it about her that she's so dramatic, but she is very dramatic, and most of the time we like gentle movements, and dramatic can tend to be a little bit more dancey and stuff like that. So just a little bit more softer in a way, but that's again another problem that everybody deals with.
Some of the tips of catwalk are posture, think tall. While walking, stand up straight, leaning slightly back so your legs can go first. Then walk with one foot in front of the other, as if walking on a tightrope.
From this point forward, we're focusing a bit on photographic modeling, which is obviously for photo shoots. And then we're going a bit back to our ramp modeling to build up that core confidence in Janique. And a little bit later, we'll be going on to some drama training to help her with the acting, should she get in front of a TV camera for perhaps a TV commercial or maybe even a movie. But really, the core focus for us on Janique is to pull out as much confidence as possible. So when she looks at herself in the mirror, she sees a very successful young lady. And that is what we're trying to achieve.
Family and my friends really support me, and I think it's important to have a support background.
Supporting Janique is not so easy always, because she's a super busy child, but I'm always there.
So very often parents want to help so much, they love their kids. So they tend to want to make all those decisions for them. But sometimes you have to just give them a little bit of leeway in order to make a few small mistakes, but build up their confidence in that process. Also, parents need to look at the positivity in the negativity, okay? So if a child doesn't perform as well as they feel the child should have performed, try to look at the positive things that they did do good, some of the things that they did do right, and encourage them to try harder at those.
Janique is still quite young, so I would see first off practicing for Model of the Year, winning Model of the Year, and then when she's a little bit older, trying out for IMTA, which is International Model and Talent. And that's overseas in New York or Los Angeles. And there she would walk for other producers from New York and Los Angeles, which would be quite cool, you know. And from there I could see her either pursuing a career in acting or modeling. One of the two. I can definitely see her as an Angelina Jolie type person.
They really make you feel happy. Support is important because they love you.
Janique is indeed a beautiful young girl and clearly loves what she's doing, and her coach believes in her. Don't go away, guys. After the break, we're going to learn some more moves of modeling. We will be right back. Welcome back, guys. You're still watching I Am a Work of Art. We are now going to meet Rabetswe, known as Rambi, who is Janique's mentor for today. I'm so excited to know more about her. Let's go see Rambi.
My name is Rabetswe Sacharo, but people call me Rambi. I'm 23 years old and I'm currently a student and a model. But knowing how to deal with rejection and knowing that something big and better is planned for my life. It's built a very strong character in me. My mom and my aunt are very, very, very extremely supportive. They're like pageant moms, if I can say that. They've been there for me through thick and thin. I was part of the Miss SA Top 12 for 2016 and they walked it with me. Don't look at rejection as a bad thing. It happens for a reason and it's there to build you.
Rambi is so pretty and also hardworking. Her message to young girls is, we should stand united and not try to pull each other down. If we encourage each other, we can all reach our potential. And she is now encouraging Janique to reach her potential.
Hi Jeanique, my name is Rambi and I'm excited to be your mentor and to just teach you the ins and outs of modeling. Cool. So, we're going to do something fun. We're going to do some runway walks and just strut our stuff and have fun and show you how to walk on the runway and different types of walks. So you're excited to learn how to walk on the runway? Oh yeah, let's take our shoes off.
I don't want to mess this pretty scenery up. So yeah, there we go.
So what kind of modeling do you want to do?
I want to do ramp modeling. I kind of like it because that's what I'm doing recently. But fashion modeling is also okay as long as it's appropriate. Yeah, it's not like those crazy stuff where you have to have an afro or something.
So more fashion but pretty and princessy kind of thing. And do you want to do pageant or do you want to do a fashion week runway practice right now?
I don't know.
Do you want to do both?
Sure.
Okay, let's do both. We can start with fashion because I think that's what you're most passionate about. Which areas do you struggle with? Which areas would you like?
When I turn.
Okay. So you want that
I turn and then I go.
Oh, okay. So you want to learn how to turn properly without dropping, basically. Okay, so let's start at the top so that I can show you how to turn. So when you're in front, it depends. Whenever you're modeling, it depends if you're wearing shorts, pants, or a dress. So normally if you're wearing a dress, you need to be very ladylike and you need to close your legs.
Pony pose.
Pony pose. Yes, like pony pose. Thanks for telling me that. If you're wearing pants, then your legs are apart because you need to show the structure of the pants and show like the definition of the pants, right? And when you're turning with a pony pose, so you're in a pony pose position, you step forward, then you turn, then you walk. Does that make sense?
I just need to learn how to get my balance.
Yeah, true.
Must I go fetch my other shoe?
Yeah, go for shoes. What other areas do you struggle with? So those are the major areas, with just your feet and your balance.
Well, yeah.
Okay, with your balance, make sure that your core is tight. So like tighten your stomach, and whenever
I don't think I need to.
Okay, it's because it's flat, right? But try to like make it tight because that's where you get your balance from your core.
Okay.
So when you turn, walk.
And always turn on your toes.
Yeah, turn on your toes, then you walk. Yes. You see? Because of your core. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
Yes. And then do the pony pose. Step. Find the balance, then you walk. There you go. You see? It's all in the balance. Those are very pretty. When you get to the front, make sure you stop in a box. I don't know if that makes sense. So if you're wearing pants, you should stop like this, then make it a box. Today I met up with Jeanique and I learned that you should have a willingness to learn and to just be open-minded about things because you never know you're going to get information from me that could help you.
She taught me how to walk properly on the runway and different types of facial expressions and body language on fashion modeling.
Face down, you're moving your hips but not too much. Smile, be happy, show yourself.
And pageant modeling.
Like present yourself to the crowd and smile. I also gave her advice of what to pack in her model bag, and that was fun because she could learn like what to take and what not to take, and just few little tricks in helping her with her career. I also helped her with her runway walk. She was pretty good. I was like, okay, well, I don't really need to do much here, but she learned how to present herself and how to walk confidently, not look down. And pose like you're wearing pants.
I just want her to be happy no matter where she ends up, no matter what she does. If she wants to be a dancer at Barnyard, if she wants to, whatever.
My name is Jeanique Fourie. I do modeling and I am a work of art.
And that's it for today's episode, guys. See you again next week with another exciting work of art. Bye-bye for now.